Howdy, howdy, and welcome back here to Alma, as we are now on episode 40 of the $5 million challenge, and we have been making some good progress in that. But right now we're heading back into town as we are getting ready to wrap up October, because we want to buy one of the productions that is part of this map, and really should have bought the last episode, but we're going to go ahead and buy it now. And that is going to be the popcorn production. So let's get into town and get it bought. And we are just driving here through town, and while we're doing this, I want to talk about a couple of things I really want to get done in this episode. One, I am hoping prices will be good and we can sell some products, because we are a little low in funds right now. In addition to that, I'm also hoping the grass field will be ready to be mowed. Let's head over here and get the popcorn production. $60,000, not too bad. Now, as far as what this needs is, it needs dried corn for making popcorn and butter and dried corn for butter popcorn. Interesting. Okay. Well, we can't do butter popcorn because our cows aren't producing milk. We don't have a dairy. So there's a whole bunch of stuff there. Where's the corn dryer? Okay, here it is. So we have it set to distributing. We still have 117,000 liters of corn to process. So that will start coming over here. That was the reason I came back over here to get this now, is because before we move on to November, I want some of that dried corn to come over here and make some popcorn, because there's money in that. There's a whole lot more money in butter popcorn, but we're not quite there yet. Hopefully after next harvest we will be. But let's head over back to the new farm, because there's actually something else I want to do as well. But while we're heading over there, let's go ahead and run the intro. In the beautiful Missouri countryside lies a little town called Alma. Join me in this series as we make $5 million and build the ultimate farm.
We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Saturday night. I'm gonna quit my job.
And we are just over here, just passing the new farm and our house, heading over here to the BGA, because there's a cool new mod that produces electricity, and we're going to use it to make even more money from our BGA. All right, we got the construction menu up here, and what we're going to head over to under productions is generators. So these are part of the energy generators, and they are a fantastic mod. And what's really awesome about them is that they produce the same electrical charge that the BGA produces. So what we can do is we can take that, we could sell it, or we can send it over to our distributors, our BGA distributors, and let it process it and multiply it. And it's kind of our secret little thing of how we make tons of money. So we're gonna try and get as many of these as we can. I'm gonna try and make these lined up here as much as I can. Okay, there we go. And yeah, we're out of money. So we only got 3 now, but I do plan on getting more of these as soon as more funds become available. But for now, let's hop in the production menu here, because we want to get these all turned off. Let's head these over to distributing. There we go. And this one as well. Perfect. And let's go ahead and get all 3 of these turned on. Now, something that was kind of weird about these is they kind of rotate like wind turbines, which is weird. But you know, that's fine, whatever. We now have a solar farm, and we're going to try and grow that as we progress here. But let's head over to the original farm, because we got some more stuff to wrap up there, and Philip just finished the task, which is good to see. And with the soybean field all fully mulched, it is ready to go till spring. We might have to do some liming or fertilizer down the road, but we'll worry about that come springtime. Because we have quite a few months till we have to do anything on this field, so not too worried about it right now. So just clear that off there, and we're gonna head back over to the farmyard. Well, we got the cornfield fully limed, so we're gonna take this over here. We only have 907 liters left, which is, I'm going to say, probably not enough to do the soybean field. You know what though, let's go ahead and just try it. Maybe it is enough. So let's head over here and get the soybean sprayed and see how far we get. I have to admit, I actually really am liking this sprayer. I mean, look at that span. That's a huge spray width. It's just huge. But seeing how fast we're going through the lime here, we are definitely not going to have enough for this field. So I'm going to continue on and see how far I get. And then once we empty it out, we'll head back over to the farmyard and refill it up. So we are pretty much just about done. We did get the headlands done, but that's about all we're going to get here. Just a little bit of our first up and down, and we are out. So I don't have any liquid lime on the farm, so we're going to do a little store delivery here. I'll pay the delivery fee. Totally worth it. Let's see, where is it at here? I think it should be a little bit. Oh, here it is, liquid lime. Supposed to do one. It's 2,000 liters. That's more than enough. Finish this off. We'll get more later. I just don't want to drive into town for one IBC. That is just not worth it. All right, here we go. Almost full, almost full. There we go. All right. So I'll continue on and finish up this field. And we are all done with this field. And man, this sprayer is so huge. I love it. It just knocks these fields out in no time at all. But given that we're heading into the winter months here, I'm going to go get all of our equipment put away and close up the sheds so that we will be ready to go. And then we're going to move on to November. And one last thing here before we move on to November is I need to move the cows indoor because it's getting cold. I don't want to leave them out here. So let's get these moved over. Let's see, 50 of those and a couple of bulls. There we go. All right, so let's head to the house and get on to November. And we are now in the month of November, and we made some good money from the BGA. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over here to the BGA, and we're gonna put that money right back into getting more of these solar panels, because we want to grow our solar farm, because this is some good money. All right, we got a whole lot more solar panels, and we're pretty much broke again. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay, because we got 8 solar panels now, and that should keep our the network distributor for the BGA. That should keep that thing humming nonstop, which is what we want, because we want that continued residual income. But we're gonna head over here to the BGA, and we're gonna grab some manure from this cow barn, and we'll probably restock the greenhouse and then take the rest over to the BGA so it can be processed. You know, this is the one good thing about having a lot of cows. We are producing a lot of poo, and poo makes us money thanks to that huge investment we've made with the BGA. But first though, before we take this over to the BGA, let's take it over and refill the greenhouse, and then we'll come back and top it off before we take our load over to the BGA. So I kind of totally forgot about the greenhouse, and yeah, it had run completely out. Oops. Oh well, it is fully stocked now, so let me head over to the cow barn and get this topped off, and then we'll take our load of poo over to the BGA. And here we are. So let's go ahead and get this 40,000 liters dumped in there. And we have no active production, so let's head in here and get that churn back on. And let's see here, we have that set to distributing. There we go. And I'm also going to turn on the slurry as well, because we will probably process some slurry, maybe even some straw. We'll see. But let's get this parked back at the new farm, and then we need to head over to our original farm. So we were gonna head over to the other farm, but I happened to peek at the prices, and we're kind of at peak prices right now for a lot of stuff. So we're going to do some selling. We're going to turn this episode into, well, how I learned to make a lot of money, because we're going to make a lot of money in this episode, which is awesome. All right, that is empty. So let's head over to the other farm, because we do have a lot of pallets in storage. So we're going to grab those, and then we will take a trip into town and sell everything. And I think we're going to make bank before this episode is done. And we are over here at the original farm here. And this is going to be a little bit of a hassle. The only thing, I love the object storage, but the problem is I have a lot of different stuff in here. So let me get everything spawned out, and we'll get it all loaded up, and then we're going to head into town, because we got bread, oil, and all kinds of stuff in here. Well, our truck is all filled up with all that precious and wonderful looking merchandise, but so we're filling up a trailer, because why not? Let's just overload and take it all. Take it all. If I can get backed up here and grab the last little bit. All right, there we go. All right, so we have 18,000 liters of bread and 55,000 liters of canola oil. And I'm going to take these corners carefully, because we are definitely top heavy. But let's head to town and make some big money. Well, I just checked the time-saving stock checker, which is a absolute must-have mod, because, well, it's just amazing. Anyways, I checked that, and we're going to pretty much sell everything at the diner. And oh boy, I think I went too wide here, because I was talking and not paying attention to where I was going. Yeah, I'm a little wide, but let's see if we can get this all in one pass. Hopefully we can. Just have to time it just right. I think my angle might be wrong though, but hopefully we can get everything in one pass. Yeah, that's climbing up real fast there. Oh wow, oh whoops, I got distracted. I was watching the money climb and not moving forward. Oops. So there's 277,000. All right, let's continue on here. See if I can get this. Come on, make the turn. Oh boy, this is gonna be, oh, garbage can's gonna be in the way. Oh no. Yeah, we're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get it all in one swoop. So there's another 241,000. All right. And another 30,000. All right, so yeah, we just made a lot of money there. That is awesome. So awesome. But you know what? While we're here, let's make some more money, because I should have grabbed this before we, while we were over there, heading over there, but I totally forgot we have bread stacked up over here as well. So yeah, we're definitely, yeah, I gotta do it all in one pass anyway, evidently. All right, so that's another 14,000 liters of bread. Let's head back over and get this sold. This time I'm going to pay attention to where I'm driving and take the angle correctly. And there we go. Yes, now we can do it all in one fell swooping pass. All right, another $69,000. That is awesome. We're making bank. All the money we spent on the productions and everything like that, it is hugely paying off. Hugely. Back over here at the farm, and guess what? There's a wall there. Oh my goodness. Stupid walls. Oh boy. Man, you know what? I really must like walls or something. Anyways, I don't know. Anyways, great news. The grass field is ready to be mowed, which means we're going to get one more cut in before winter hits, which means another almost 200,000 liters of silage once we're all done processing the grass. So let's get out here in the grass field and start some mowing. All right, we are underway here. So we'll do, same as before, we're gonna do a couple of headlands, and then we will start our up and down rows. And we are just about done here establishing the headlands, and I'm gonna start on the up and down rows here. And if you want to keep watching more Farming Sim content here, I'm going to have a link over here to our brand new series over on Bali Springs here on the right, where you can go check that out. And I hope to see you there and hope you have a wonderful day.